What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is gonna be like a remarkable thing for me, wherein not clearly a remarkable thing, but I would say that I have been inconsistent for quite a long time. I've been commenting here since November of 2024 that I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna show what exactly I'm doing right now, but it just isn't happening. And I really know the reason why. It is because it is at the end of the day, it's just me who's trying to, like, self sabotage myself. And this video is all about why I have been doing this through all of my businesses since the June of 2024. So we'll start with the very first thing, that is I started learning about dropshipping in the month of March 2024, which is exactly last year, and all the year around it's come down to this, that there's zero progress into it. It's not that I didn't learn anything or anything as such, but the thing is that learning won't pay the bills. So I've got to keep learnings to one side from the learning aspect, and I got to draw money from those learnings into myself. So starting off since March 2024, what I basically did was learn about dropshipping, how it works, because it was really intriguing for me. Like, I used to watch all of these people earn money, like shit ton of money through dropshipping, and then I started researching about it, and then I learned that where I am situated in India, it's not a favorable business option. It is like some people may argue with me, but looking at the payment processor systems and the whole dynamic of the cash on delivery system here, it might not be feasible. But I have no comment to say, because again over here I found it difficult, I found it unsatisfying, and I found a lot of hurdles which were meant to be cleared, but I didn't clear them, and I passed on to the next model, that was copywriting. Now, copywriting basically did not feel as, I did not intend to do business, or maybe I did. I wanted to do email marketing. So before that, I learned copywriting. So copywriting phase was around May of 2024, and it was during that time where I had learned copywriting. Again, the same thing. Learning kept at one side, zero income drawn with it. So this was the second time where I have done that. And what I did basically was I learned all the ins and out, how to build a landing page, opt-in page, how to write successful copy, how to do the research. It was the same with dropshipping. I did all of the required tasks, that was all the required necessary elements that were there. I gathered all the tools, but I was unprepared or unwilling to chop down the tree and basically sell the wood. This is just a metaphor, but you know what exactly I mean by this. And going forward, going ahead with all of this, I entered June or maybe July, wherein I actually tried running a real estate lead generation agency. Again, it was all learnings, and income was nowhere drawn from it. And again, what I learned in that was, it is again a very heavy model unless you have a proven system with that. And all of these are actual drawbacks which I tried to please myself with, that maybe this is a limitation, it's a business problem, and I have to find something simpler for me. So basically what I realized is I skipped that. Then in the month of July and August, for the next 2 months I went straight ahead with dropshipping with four of my friends. We pooled a bunch of money and started dropshipping, and actually built up a store wherein all the knowledge was put into use. But I wouldn't say I tried or gave my best into it, but then again I feel that over there I did apply what I learned into practical use. And then what I feel is that after doing all of this, again it failed around September. Then I started again with it was almost time wherein I come close to what I posted in the month of November. And before doing all of this, it was just 1 month of complete reading books. I read around 11 books. I read the Bible, and it was as if I was trying to feed myself with the feel good feeling, or it was just dopamine built up. And throughout the month from September to October, I did just that and nothing else. And I was taking in information, I was hogging down on information, and then at November I started putting in all the efforts into the thumbnail thing, and there the story continues from going from thumbnail, going from logo designing, and I did actually sign some clients, which I also mentioned in a previous video, which was the last video I feel. But then I was like, something isn't working, something is not really kicking, not feeling right. So what I realized is that then later on, again I took a break from the last video that I uploaded, which was I signed a logo designing client. But then I didn't really feel good when I received the money. It was like, okay, this is fine, but this is not something which makes me happy. And then again, there was just 2 months of plain, I would say, just wandering and finding out what I wanted to do. And until now, I realized that if I put myself into videos and if I try to find things for myself which are working, I need to stick with them at least for a 6 month period and give all of my best and try to break every obstacle that is coming in my way. And one thing I realized was that simplicity. You have to start small and simple, which was like a short ended thing. You start small and you win big, but you start small with simplicity and you get simple gains from that. So all of these lessons I accumulated throughout this 1 year of my time. I start posting it and I start talking about it them right now on Instagram and on YouTube as well, and on LinkedIn as well. And I help others the same way as I'm helping myself to be consistent, to post regularly, and to give the message out. That's the least I can do, and this is what I feel. I mean, right now I'm here locked in a room, and at, even if I cannot earn money, which I will eventually in the future, the least I can do is share what I have experienced so that it can help you out. And even if it's a single person out there, me helping out by listening to my advice and going through all this different models that I went through, I'll be more than happy that I saved one person from doing all of this and clearly put out a message to be consistent and to be consistent and to receive patience, good wisdom about it. And this is what I clearly feel like. These are the two simple things that I myself am working on. I lack those, and I make myself competent enough to do it.